my husband and I wrote a will probably, I'm guessing about 8 years ago. And at that time, we had a son-in-law that we were leaving property to, but he's no longer a son-in-law, so we need to figure out, do we just need to rewrite our wills, or what do we do? That's the bottom line.
Yeah. Chris?
Well, I would suggest definitely redoing your wills. Now, you don't have to do a new will, so to speak. You can do what's called an amendment to the will, or a codicil. And if that's the only change you're trying to make, then I would, for my clients, I would do a codicil. If there's multiple changes, then depending on how many changes there are and what it's dealing with, then at that point I'd possibly recommend a new will. Now, what I will say is that it's extremely important to keep up with that codicil, because that's the change you made. So without it, they're going to look to just the will. So you need to have both together wherever you store your estate planning documents. Now, if you were to
well, Chris,
say I'm sorry, if you were to do multiple, say you made this change, but then later you decide to make another change. At that point, again, depending on how many things you decided to change, it might be good to just do another will. You don't want to continue to do codicil after codicil, because then there's just too much room for error, misplacement, lost, or
Right.
Sure. All right.
And I'll tell you, codicil just means an amendment to your will. It's very simple. Contact Chris about it and get that done. But if you just leave it the way it is, the son-in-law is going to take.
Makes a lot of sense.
Need to get that fixed.